Just unboxed these Langmuir modular weld platens. Look at the quality of that casting. Now the material is really soft. I will give it that. It's about, I don't know, maybe a third as hard as the Acorn weld platen made in America back in the 40s. But considering that this was about $3,800 delivered, there's 4 of them here. I mean, you can see the machine quality is good. It's cast iron, so it's not going to machine perfect. They even engraved their name in there. Looks like they machined radiuses on the corners. There's some sharps and things, you know, typical China misses. There's burrs on the back side of the holes that are sharp, but it's cast, so that'll wear away quick. But that is, man, what are we gonna do in America if we can't out-manufacture a country in a war? We would be screwed. This is, I mean, they're not obviously bolted together, but you can see even just standing up on my shitty shop floor here, they're really nice and square. So now these are the legs. The legs are a little chintzy, but not as bad as what the reviews said. Looks like they fixed some things. These are welded all the way around. In the reviews, these were only tack welded on the nuts. These were only partially welded. And people said these are thin, but you know, that looks to me like 090 wall. And 090 wall is considered structural tube, so I don't know what those complaints were about. This looks, I mean, that's a 3/8 piece of steel welded to that 090. That ain't going anywhere. Maybe they fixed all the problems from the reviews I read, but I'll tell you what, I'm impressed. Here's the hardware, all nicely packaged. Look, these are some kind of epoxy nuts so that you can line the tables up, and then you're supposed to squirt epoxy in there, which I don't like, so I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to go with some nice machine screws, and then when I through bolt here, I'm just going to use a machine screw with a ground head on it, like a fixture screw, and I'll just use probably 6 of those per set, and then I'm going to set 2 legs there, 2 legs there, so I'll have 1 long table and 2 long tables. And then for now, I'll probably move all this stuff here and line them up along this wall lengthwise. And then if I need to, I can pull them out, and I got 2 separate tables I can spread the whole shop with, and make big frames for whatever if I end up doing that for the marine industry. But man, I am honestly impressed with the quality.